Hi, Glenn Sollers, Leadership Development Consultant, here to talk to you today about something that's really important to me and near and dear to my heart because I grew up with a lot of it, and that is fear. And there is a lot of fear going on in the world. Today is November 1st, 2018, and on the news this morning, I hear Donald Trump is sending in 50,000 troops to the Mexican border because migrants are coming across. There's around 2,000 to 5,000 of them, and you better watch out. There's scary people coming across. And this fear is so prevalent in society, and we see it everywhere. And fear is a strong emotion that drives a lot of different behaviors. So I want to talk about 3 different behaviors, and I'm going to call it the 3 C's that we need to become aware of when we're considering things in our life we're dealing with, and we're afraid of dealing with it, possibly, and how that limits us. So fear, being an emotion, draws upon 3 different areas. I could be fearful of something and be a coward that I'm just going to run away. And thank God we do that sometimes, because if there's a bear chasing me, I'm running. I'm not going to actually stay there and get eaten. So yeah, it's fine that I'm going to be a coward. Now, sometimes we're fearful and then we have courage and we just want to fight. And a lot of us do this. Think about arguments or people that you don't like in life. And you might be fighting to actually be right about them. And that takes some courage, right? Because you want to be right about it. And then what we miss a lot of times is this other important C here, and that's compassion. And that's having compassion for the situation, for what people are dealing with. So you think about the United States right now. Now, there's a total lack of compassion. These people are likely leaving their country because they are fearful. Right? They are having issues there. They cannot find work. They're destitute, whatever it might be. There's a reason why they're leaving. People don't just get up and go, right? There's a reason why that's happening. So I don't see a lot of compassion going on in the United States. Okay? Now, to be compassionate, you have to be courageous. So think about these people coming across the border or attempting to come to the United States. That takes a lot of courage to actually take your entire family and move them from your place of home where you have relatives, where you've created community. That takes courage. But now, the United States, through 50,000 troops, is being cowardly by saying, we're going to fight these people. So, fear can be a weakness. But if some of us deal with this stuff where for me, I have a lot of compassion for people. I generally am very courageous about situations, but there's times where I'm a coward. And yes, it's gotten me into trouble. Now, if I think of it as a weakness, which some of us do, that's a problem. So we need to switch around the terminology from fear to freedom. Freedom is a whole new way of looking at fear. And if we are compassionate about people, but more so compassionate about ourselves, and realize that being compassionate, being empathetic, listening to people, being there for them, considering what are they going through, is a great avenue for freedom. Not just for the people that you're dealing with, but for yourself to understand, wow, this is actually what's happening. That takes a lot of courage to put yourself aside and really get what's going on with the other person. That takes courage. And to know that, yeah, you might be running away from a situation, but that is providing freedom. Language is powerful. And how we describe things is powerful, and how we interpret things in our mind is quite powerful. However, if we could all learn to just be courageous, compassionate, and at times, you know what? Be a coward. The freedom available is tremendous. Thank you.